Hello family and friends, this is Rob the Sapper Gardener, and we're going to do a quick video today, hopefully quick. I'm out here with Sapper Pup Maggie. Come. You can see her back there, and we've done the best we can with the time we have of clearing out some of our garden beds. We still got more work to do, but we're clearing out garden beds so that we can get our fall crops in. And one thing that we know, there's a common term: nature abhors a vacuum, and so does the garden. So as we clear out beds, this one we've got to do some clearing in. We got some grass. We cleared this bed out. We didn't sow anything in it, and right away grass starts popping up, weeds start popping up. So what we're going to do in our fall garden is we're going to put some seeds out that we love to eat, that we know we can store over the winter, but also to prevent this, we do have some cover crops that we'll put in a little bit later in the season, but we want to put as many edibles as we can for us and for our chickens as we can. So let me take you inside, and then I'll talk about some of the seeds we sow for our fall garden. You see any mice in there? If you see a mice or mouse, you get it. Okay, girl? You get it. 'Cause we don't want mice, anything like that in our garden. Come on, let's go. Hello family and friends, it's Rob the Sapper Gardener representing Essayons Family Garden, and today we're going to do a few seeds that we grow for our fall garden. Fall's the time where the temperature is going to slowly start dipping down, but there are some seeds that we know will do well for us that we like to put out, especially as we empty out our garden beds. If you have an empty bed, it's just an invitation for the weeds and the grass to fill it up. So if you can find seeds that you can put in there, that saves you some work, and plus it extends your growing season. And we've got a few that we're going to put out in addition to some that we put out earlier. We did overseed our beds with okra and some other seeds, but these are some that we know are reliable cooler weather crops, so as it cools down they'll actually do better. And two that we've already put out, we put out some Georgia collard seeds. We put out a ton of those because we know as the weather cools, the collards will get a little bit better flavor to them. And we put out some Chinese cabbage, which we've done the last 2 years, and they have done great in our garden. But we're also going to go to one of our old standby reliables, some Bloomsdale long-standing spinach. This does very well for us. We can do a lot of it, and then we know that we can freeze this and have spinach to last us throughout the winter. And one of my wife's favorites, which she introduced me to, which I've probably had it even before meeting her, but we didn't grow it as much as we do now, is the daikon radish. And we have this pack which has a few seeds in it, but we've also got our own saved seeds that we'll be putting out. So this will be going out into a lot of our garden beds. We may not save seeds again this year since we have such an abundant supply, but this is one of those that you can get. You can save your seeds, and then you can be self-sufficient with that as you collect the seeds each year. And one that I think most people should have in their garden is sugar snap peas or sweet peas or green peas. This goes by many names. This variety is a sugar prince pea. But we grew up with these in Georgia, and my wife when she lived in the Philippines, and this is a great nitrogen fixer. So you put this behind other crops that have depleted the nitrogen in your soil, and this will help you to get healthy soil and keep it going. A lot of places plant this behind corn, which is a high nitrogen feeder. And we probably will do that too in ours, and in some of our micro orchard areas we'll probably put some of these around too, just to help revitalize the soil. And these were both started, so I have to switch the batteries real quick. These two are both started in seed trays. These we won't direct sow. The others that I'm showing will direct sow. Those is our cauliflower, which is another great fall crop, and our broccoli. And we've got Godzilla broccoli here and snowball cauliflower, which are pretty dependable varieties that we'll be growing. And the last two that we're going to highlight in the seeds that we grow are some butterhead lettuce, which we all know lettuce benefits from the cold or cooler weather. And we have a Savoy spinach. So these are just some of the ones that you can grow in your fall gardens. Many other varieties of these vegetables and others that you can grow. You just want to make sure that you don't have those that crave the heat, like tomatoes, peppers, things like that, because they'll start growing but they won't do as well in the cooler weather. So just a real quick tip on what we're growing. If you're growing different vegetables in your fall garden, please leave a comment below. We're sharing what we do, but we're also here to learn from other people. So as always, this is Rob, the Sapper gardener, representing Essayons Family Garden. Come here. Come here, Chatty. So as always, this is Rob, the Sapper gardener. The family's always around, whether they're on the video or not, saying God bless our great country America, and God bless you wherever you reside around the world. Take care. Sapper out, and
Escape out.
Get out of here, kid. Take care.